Back for Food City Friday here in the kitchen with Chef Julie, talking about some more sweet treats, talking about this sawdust salad.
Sawdust salad.
You gave me a little taste just a minute ago. It's got my seal of approval, and I'm sure it's going to have everybody else's because it tastes really good.
It's just, this one is an old family favorite, and if you go to bakingwithjulie.com, go to Julie's Crumbs, you'll see sawdust salad Mississippi mud. I actually have a scanned image of the original recipe out of my mama's cookbook.
Don't you love that?
Yes.
Because I have some old recipes from my mother and grandmother. They're all in the book.
They're all in there, and Mom typed it out. And it's from my grandma Crass, and so you can see the real thing in there. It's a lot of fun. But this is just a fun kind of Jello-based recipe, and it's just really great to share with a large crowd. The way you start is that you're going to take a box of lemon and orange Jello, and just make the Jello like 1.5 cups of hot water, and then add 1.5 cups of cold water.
Follow the directions.
Follow the directions, and then you're going to take a can of pineapple, a 20-ounce can, and you're going to drain it just like I have here.
Now this is the crushed, right?
This is the crushed pineapple, and you'll see that juice. You're going to put the juice to the side. Just hang on to that, and you take that pineapple, you stir it into your Jello, and stick it in a pan, and that's what I've done here. Now this is like half a recipe of it right here. And then you're going to put mini marshmallows on top. Put that in the refrigerator for a few hours, let that set really well, and that's what we have right here. So that's step one. Step one.
And I think a lot of people, would stop right there.
And that would be fine.
That
you
would
can stop
be fine.
right there, and that would be delicious. But we can take it a few notches better.
Yes.
You're going to take that reserved pineapple juice. You're going to cook it with some flour, some egg, and sugar. And I do it in the microwave. And it only takes a few minutes. You just stir all that
egg, and sugar in with the
pineapple juice. And again, the recipe's right there on my website with all the proportions.
Good.
I put it in a glass thing in the microwave, and I just cook it for just like a couple of minutes maybe. Stop and stir it until it gets thick like this. And you're going to want it to cool because it's hot, obviously.
It almost comes out looking like lemon curd or
it
something
does.
like that.
It kind of like that. And so then this is chilled, and of course this is nice and cold. And then we just take this and pour this right on top and spread it out. So I mean, it's a real. I mean, this.
You almost made a pineapple pudding.
It's almost like a pineapple pudding. That's exactly right. There's no milk or cream in it, but it is like that. You see how it's nice and yummy, and it really is. It's nice and sweet, but it's not too sweet.
And when I took the taste a little while ago, creamy. But yet you got that fruit in there.
Yeah, you got the fruit and the texture of the pineapple in the bottom. Now, in the perfect world, we would put this back in the refrigerator.
And let it set up
set up just a little bit more, but we're going to move on to the next step. And what I have here is some sweetened whipped cream that I folded in some softened cream cheese. Now, you could use Cool Whip if you want. In Granny's recipe, if you go to my website and see it, she used Dream Whip. You know, back in the day, they all used Dream Whip. And she did suggest what you could do, the whipping cream. So that's kind of what I've done here. And I'm going to let you add that to the top there.
Okay, so we're just going to put this on top.
So just put that on top. Well, and just, and you can dump out
I got to get a big portion of it here.
You just kind of spread that around. Start spreading it around. And again, that cream cheese that's in there gives it just a little sharpness, so it's not super,
it gives it some
sweet.
more body, too, so
a
you
little
can work
more body,
with it. Yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, once you've got that all spread on, again, you would, probably let that chill just a little bit. But the final step is that we're going to take some nuts. If you like nuts, and if you don't like nuts, you can leave that part out. But I've got Food City has these little pecan chips in a bag, which are just perfect. They're already chopped and everything. So
I'm trying to get this all covered up nicely.
You're doing such a good job. You really are. You ought to be a chef.
Well, maybe my next life.
Maybe your next life. So now we can just sprinkle some nuts on there. And then you put shredded cheese, and it needs to be sharp cheddar cheese that's on the top.
I think that's a sawdust.
That's
an interesting. Interesting choice.
It is an interesting choice. But there we got the sawdust on there with the cheese. And of course, you can take your big old bite now of the finished product. And that's what you have, the little sawdust salad. And there's another one all made.
There's the finished product on both of them.
And so delicious.
All right, we got sawdust salad. And we want to remind everyone about your teen baking camp that's coming up as well. It's happening at ETSU, Brooks Memorial Hall, July 17th through the 21st, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check out etsu.edu for more information, or bakingwithjulie.com or foodcity.com.